Hey, how's everybody doing? I just decided to take a break from the Thanksgiving craziness, the football, the cakes, the pies, the turkeys, the hams, and all that other stuff. Kind of get away from that for a minute and just kind of come out in the woods and just sit out here and just enjoy a beautiful day that God has created. And I started thinking about it's Thanksgiving, and it's a time to give thanks, a time to be joyful. And it reminds me of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 16, where he says, always be joyful, always be joyful. And in verse 17 he says, never stop praying. And it's funny how those two go together, joy and prayer, joy and prayer. And then in verse 18 it says, be thankful in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you who belong to Christ Jesus. When I started thinking about my life, and I started thinking about this past year, there's a lot of things that I have to be disappointed about. We all do. We all have a laundry list of things to be disappointed about. But then I started thinking about, what's the things I have to be joyful about? What are those things? And, I have an unbelievable grandson that I just love. Oh, my gosh, he is the love of my life. I love him. I love him, love him, love him. And just puts a smile on my face every time I get to see him and hold him and laugh with him. And my family, just so thankful and joyful for my family. But then I started thinking about my situation, my living with cancer, about, having to go through the surgeries, having to go through the chemo treatments, having to do all this other stuff. And it's like, you know what? I'm very joyful. I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful that God has allowed me to go on this journey, that he's allowing me to speak to people, to see people, to be in places that I never would have been before. If I did not have cancer and I did not have to go through the things I'm going through, I wouldn't have met some of the most amazing people. I wouldn't have had a chance to talk to some of the most amazing people before, with not having this. And it's just, I look back on it now and I'm just going, you know what, God, you're so cool, you're so amazing that you're allowing me and you're bringing me through this journey. And that's what it is. It is a journey. Every day is a journey. And I am so thankful for it. And I am so joyful for it because God is with me. And this verse 18 in 1 Thessalonians 5 says, be joyful, be thankful in all circumstances. And I am. I don't have to understand why I have cancer. I don't have to understand why I've had disappointments this year and why I've been discouraged about stuff. That doesn't matter. What matters is I am thankful and I am joyful because God is with me. God is working in me and through me. God is leading me. And this is just part of the journey. And I know that on this journey, God's going to take me places and show me things that I never would have seen before, never known before. And it's because of that journey, when we get through this chemo, when we get through this period, this time, there's going to be something great and amazing sitting there waiting for me on the other side that I never would have even had a clue about if I did not go down this journey. So I'm so thankful for that. Yeah, does it stink sometimes? Yes, it does. I mean, it really does. It really stinks when you're tired. It really stinks when it's Thanksgiving and you don't have that great of an appetite. That really stinks. It stinks when you feel nauseous. Those aren't fun days. Those aren't things that I just are so excited and can't wait for. But I'm joyful. I'm thankful for them because I know it's a process. It's a journey. And God's making me stronger and God's showing me something new each and every day. And I always want to take this verse, 1 Thessalonians 5, this verse 16. I always want to be joyful and I never want to stop praying. See, that's where my joy comes from. My joy is coming from the time I'm spending in prayer. And when you do have cancer, when you do face situations like I'm having to face, you spend a lot of time praying. And the more time I spend praying, the more joy I find that I have in me. I spend more time praying. I pray for more people now than I ever have in my entire life. And I'm more joyful. The more time I'm spending praying, the more joyful I am. And the reason I'm having more joy through the prayer is because I'm becoming more connected with Jesus. I'm becoming more connected, and my relationship with Him is becoming tighter and tighter. And as people are watching this video and all the other videos that I've done, that's my wish, that's my goal, that's my dream for you, is that your relationship with Jesus would become tighter, that you would grow closer to Him. And a lot of people last week heard about the gospel, how to ask Jesus to come into your life. And I pray that a lot of you have prayed and you've asked Jesus to come into your life, to enter into that relationship. And that's my desire, is for you, for me, to have this incredible encounter, this incredible relationship with Jesus, where we're just so tight that no matter what's going on in our lives, we can have joy because of Jesus Christ and what He's doing in our lives and what He means to us and what He's done and the blessings that He's given us. You know, my life's not perfect. My family's not perfect. But I'm happy. I'm extremely happy. I'm extremely joyful because of my relationship with Jesus and what He's doing in my life. So I just want this Thanksgiving, I'm thankful that I have cancer. I'm thankful for this journey because God's showing me something, and I can't wait to see what the end result's going to be. Every day it's a little bit better. I can't wait to see. Can't wait to see what's going to be at the end here. And so I just want to say, you know what? I'm feeling good. I really am. This has been a pretty good week. A little tired, a little nauseous, but it's been a good week. I'm feeling really good. Keep praying because that's what's doing it for me is your prayer. I love you guys. I mean that. I'm just not saying that. I really do mean that. I love you. And it means the world to me to know that you're praying. It means the world to me that you're watching these videos. And it means the world to me that you actually pass on these videos. Keep that going. Keep that going. I'm getting comments all the time from people. So keep doing it. I'm excited. I love you guys. Talk to you later.